Thank you so much for being here and supporting Girls on the Run Greater Boston tonight. I'm so excited you're here and that we're going to be able to share directly with you some voices of Greater Boston's Girls on the Run. You'll hear from dedicated coaches, some parents and teachers and administrators, and of course, directly from Girls on the Run. Since tonight's the sneaker soiree, just like Cindy and Maria did, I want to assure you that I'm wearing my sneakers with my cocktail dress. I want to show you, but my family told me not to climb on the chair. Although many of you are here with deep knowledge of what Girls on the Run does for girls, I know there are some of you who may not yet know what Girls on the Run is all about. Girls on the Run is about discovering the power of running and exercise on how girls feel. And it's also about more than running. Girls on the Run empowers girls to believe in themselves and reach their potential. Girls ages 8 to 13 meet twice a week after school, and they learn powerful skills like how to make healthy choices, stand up for themselves and others, use positive self-talk, and catch themselves when they're using negative self-talk, how to choose friends wisely, and how to set and achieve goals. One goal that the girls work towards is running a 5K. They run a little bit every session, and during the season, they run more and more until they're prepared for the 5K at the end. As you can imagine, COVID-19 has presented a tremendous challenge for our organization. In March, just as we were launching the spring season, the pandemic took hold. As schools closed, we ended up unable to run what was supposed to be our largest season ever, with 1,000 girls participating in diverse communities all throughout Greater Boston. We were heartbroken. Then we reminded ourselves we teach the girls about being resilient, and we needed to try to live by that. We knew that more than ever, girls needed connection and support for their physical and emotional health, so we realized we needed to figure out ways to still reach them. Thanks to being part of a strong national organization, Girls on the Run helped us from the national office with how to adapt and reach girls despite the pandemic. We have been able to run programs online and also in person with safety precautions this fall, like wearing masks and safely distancing. That's how I work with the team that I coach. And it's a lot of fun despite the restrictions of COVID. We serve all kinds of communities throughout Greater Boston, and the funds raised tonight are going to ensure that we're able to continue to serve girls who need support regardless of their family's financial circumstances. I would now like to introduce the premiere of the Girls on the Run Greater Boston Soiree video. You can see and hear for yourself what Girls on the Run is all about. Thank you again for being here. Let's watch and enjoy it together, and your MC Cindy will be right back after the video to talk more about how you can help.
Girls on the Run is so important for girls for a number of reasons. So first and foremost, we know how important physical activity is to young girls as they're entering into their early teen years. But what we also know is all the research tells us that academic success is really based on the relationship that children have with their teachers. And knowing that when children have a trusted and caring adult that they can go to in a school building, that really increases their chance of both social emotional as well as academic success. So having Girls on the Run and knowing the relationships that are formed between our students and their coaches is incredible and gives them exactly that, a trusted and caring adult that they can go to in the building should they need to do that.
To be grateful for what you have and take the good out of the bad situations.
Some of the positive changes that I've seen in the girls that we've coached in Girls on the Run are just an incredible increase in confidence, and we've seen girls go from being really quiet and shy and timid and kind of looking at the ground and just really quiet in practice to being incredibly vocal to the point where we're asking them to hold on and let somebody else share, and we're seeing them say hi to us in the hallway and outside at school. And of course a love of running that I don't know if it was there in the beginning, but as we move through the program and through the season, we see girls really feeling stronger physically and emotionally.
The mission of the Women's Foundation of Boston and the mission of Girls on the Run directly align because we both believe in empowering girls. Our mission is to empower girls and women to become financially independent agents of their own lives. And we believe that programs like Girls on the Run that drive confidence, particularly that translates into the classroom, is extremely impactful because a confident girl is more likely to raise her hand in the classroom, is more likely to go to college, and is more likely to believe that she deserves the same pay as men.
My favorite part is how we're able to stay active, but also talk about empowerment and being kind.
Boosts their self-esteem. It helps them build great relationships, and it also teaches them how to respect one another. And those are all great skills that they'll have for the rest of their lives.
The future of Girls on the Run, Greater Boston, is bright, and we would love to serve every girl in the Boston area, and our incredible team is working hard to try to make that happen, with also a focus on diversity, inclusion, and sustainable growth. So we'll grow smart, and we'll continue having fun.
I serve on the board of the Girls on the Run for a lot of reasons. One of them is I have three, I say young girls. I have daughters that are 19, 17, and 14. My youngest daughter participated when she was in 5th grade here at Mason Rice in Newton. And I saw the changes it made in her. My youngest daughter, Lily, never was much of a runner, but she loved working with Girls on the Run. She loved the friendship of it, the lessons she learned. And although she wasn't really thinking about it at the time, I think ultimately learned to love the run. After her 5th grade year, when she went into 6th grade at Brown, she actually started running track and cross country, and she continues to run to this day.
We can ask all the thoughtful questions and create open-ended situations that we want, but when you put a group of similar aged girls with a variety of experiences and perspectives together, they really take some of these concepts and topics and just kind of blow my mind year after year with the questions they ask each other and the kind of community-based but also global perspectives that they can draw. So I just think that we're cultivating leadership skills in that sense.
Yeah, I think Girls on the Run is different from these other programs because they have this whole other focus of helping the girl grow in all of these different areas. So while running and exercising, that is a really good value in and of itself and teaches girls a lot just by doing that. I think Girls on the Run has this extra focus on building confidence and building friendships and really brings in different activities and ways of thinking to help encourage that along with the running program. And so it's this awesome, well-rounded approach to helping the girl grow, both just within herself and also with her fitness.
I like being a part of a team because you can help someone and someone can help you.
Lessons I learned in Girls on the Run actually helped me in my adult professional life and my personal life. There's strategies such as stop and take a breather, which helps you assess a difficult situation and move forward with clarity and reflection. And there's also this concept, which anyone who's been involved with Girls on the Run will be familiar with, called star power. And it's this idea that everyone has this unique bright light inside of them that's uniquely yours, ours, and that shines out to the world. And you don't want to let any difficult person or situation or obstacle dim that star power. And I think that's just something we could all be reminded of.
Bueno, ella ha crecido como persona más Bueno, ella ha crecido como persona para mí más responsable. Como vuelvo a repetir, le gusta el ejercicio y que es muy amigable.
Something I've learned from being a Girls on the Run coach is the value of connection between students and each other and students and their teachers and their coaches. It has helped many of our students enormously just to have a friendly face in the hallway and give them that boost of confidence during school and especially after school when they're with the other girls on the team.
She found this group at school and she said, Mom, I really want to do this. And I said, sure, yeah, go ahead. We're just thinking it's just your regular old running group. And her first 2 sessions, she just came home and she was beaming. She just lit up and she just looked like a totally different girl. She gained so many new skills from Girls on the Run.
It might not seem fun to do exercise, but some people can make it fun for you to do exercising, even if it seems like exercising is super boring, but Girls on the Run makes it so fun. I learned to not be ashamed of yourself and show your happiness and to just be yourself and don't be shy to think what people think about you.
Activities really
focus on the girl and what it means to be a girl and what it means to have self-esteem and confidence, and it's just more than running. It's a way of life.
What I love about Girls on the Run is being able to connect and also being able to get energy out. That I get to run and have fun with my friends and make new friends. We got to do fun things like energy awards, and people actually knew who you were. You weren't just a stranger to everybody. Like, you can go for like 3 seconds and then you're already a part of the group. Like, everybody knows you super well. I love seeing all my friends and my coaches.
Saw her coming and running, and it's just seeing the expression of her face, like saying, "I did it, Mom," and looking at me. It was just like, it was very, very like emotional moment. I cried. And then when she said, "I did it," and she hugged me, she cried also, saying, "Mom, I was able to do this." And it was very exciting. It was very, very exciting to see that.
So I love the end of season 5K. The energy, the excitement of the girls, it's palpable. I'll never forget one season, my running buddy was a bubbly, sweet 3rd grader named Rory. Now, she was very into participating in the lessons. She was very talkative, had a lot of things to say, very thoughtful. She was less enthusiastic about the running part of the program, and needless to say, she was very nervous about running her first ever 5K. So leading up to the event, we had lots of conversations about it and talked at length, and on the day, she put on a brave face, and she got her hair done at the Happy Hair Station. She did this pink and green stripy thing. It was fabulous. And, as we set off running, more dancing, singing, skipping, walking, silly walking, and a little bit of running. We were one of the last duos to cross the finish line, but it didn't matter. Just like the profound sense of accomplishment on her face, this beaming smile. And I have this photo that was taken right after we finished, and it's Rory and I with our arms around each other with the Girls on the Run shirts, and we're flashing the V sign for victory, and that's just a memory I'll never forget.
Not just about running, it's about eating habits, treating yourself better, growing in understanding life changes and how to reach out for help when you need it, which is something that she hasn't had an opportunity before, so I think inspiring other girls to do it, I would say absolutely try it. I think your daughter would love it.
And before I was an official board member, I actually went to one of the 5Ks, and that's where I really saw it come to action. When you go and you see a couple of thousand girls and their running mates, and the excitement, and just how important the program was to the girls, it really meant a lot to me. I also saw the diversity in the program. I mean, there were kids from all over the city, and it really struck me that what I was getting into was something that was really important in these girls'
Parents
lives.
who are thinking about registering their girl for Girls on the Run, the only thing I have to say is that you need to do it. Your girl will love every second of it, the connections that they make, the strength that they build emotionally, physically, socially, psychologically, the relationships with the girls and the coaches, the physical strength, the love of running. There's really only positive things that I can say about Girls on the Run. I think your girl will love it. She'll want to come back until she graduates from 8th grade, and then she'll want to be a coach when she's a teenager. So you have to register her.
I really like running and talking around because it's not so fun being like running by yourself, not having any company.
Girls on the Run provides a really valuable out-of-school time experience, and so what we know is that after school ends, the day still continues, and so we want our children to be involved in meaningful programming, and Girls on the Run has provided that at Pierce. What I would want to tell parents about the Girls on the Run program at Pierce is that it has been an absolutely meaningful partnership between Girls on the Run and the Pierce School. Every year when it's lottery time, we have girls clamoring to get into the program, and to me as a school leader, that speaks volumes about the success of the program. The desire of young girls to participate, and also the desire of staff to participate. So every year our coaching force grows, and that speaks to the, oh, and here they come! Hey, girls! And that speaks to the power of the program. There it is.
You feel good, you feel like you can really do your best, you don't feel like anything can stop you from doing what you want, and you feel way more stronger.
Hi, my name is Izzy, and my Girls on the Run name is Incredible Izzy. I'm in 6th grade. Favorite thing about Girls on the Run is like we're always super positive and we get some good exercise. I decided to wear my 5K medal in school because like I was proud of myself.
I'm Sophia, and my Girls on the Run's name is Sanitize Sophia. And I really like Girls on the Run because I like how it always tells us to like believe in ourselves and tell us like we can do this no matter what we do, and we can run laps even though like if we're tired we can keep on going, and that's what's important. What I learned so far is that to believe in yourself, and also that you can do anything with the power of friendship, because if a friend's next to you, you can always do it because they're always next to you and they're always giving you a good example, and you can do anything with the power of friendship.